Good morning, children. Now we have to say in science second lesson in physics optics. Optics, optics means what? Optical instruments. That is based on light. So in this lesson we have to see what is light, what are the characteristics of light, what are the laws of light which follows, and what are the things made by based on light and lenses. Okay, let us see now in detail. First we have to say what is light. Light is something that is a source of, light is a source of energy. There are many energy, like that light also a source of energy, heat energy, sound energy, light energy, it's a source of energy. So which is the main source of energy? Sun is the main source of energy. So all the objects get light from the sun only. Sun is the main source of energy. So light is a form of energy which travels in the form of waves. The path of the light is called as ray of light. So the light travels in straight line. First character you have to say. So main source of energy is, main source of light is sun. Okay, yeah? Light travels in straight line. Maybe you would have studied many examples regarding that in the lower classes to prove that light travels in a straight line. Clear? Now we have to see what are the properties of light. That is, light is a form of energy. It always travels in a straight line. It does not need any medium to travel. That is what is medium? That is solid, liquid and gas. They are the mediums. Light does not need any medium. It can travel through vacuum also. It travels through vacuum. Vacuum means even it travels, it can passes through the solid, liquid as well as gas. Even if there is nothing there, the place is vacant. Vacuum means what? Empty. Even the empty places also light can travel. So what are the properties of light? This is one 5-mark question. Just underline what it is. The speed of light in vacuum of air is 3 into 10 to the power of light. Speed of light is 8. 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter by second. Okay. Yes, 5 points enough. The next point, different colored light has different wavelength. Every light has wavelength and frequency. Light has wavelength and frequency. Wavelength is the distance traveled by the light. Frequency is how many times it travels. So there we have seen different colored light. No, the different colored light, every color, that is colored lights has different wavelength and frequency. For example, there are two colors. Violet light has the lowest wavelength. Violet. This is lowest wavelength. And red is the highest wavelength. That's why in the signals, traffic signals, we are using red. Clear? So light can, when it affects by some other object, it can be reflected as well as refracted. So what's the difference between reflected and refracted? We'll see in this lesson now. So what are the points we have seen now? First, light. Sun is the main source of light. What are the properties of light? Light travels in straight line. Light is a form of energy. First point is what? Light is a form of energy. I'll write here. Light is a form of energy. Light travels in straight line. It does not need any medium to propagate. Even it travels in vacuum also. The speed of the light is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters second. It has the wavelength and frequency. The many different colored lights has different wavelength and frequency. For example, violet is the lowest frequency, and red has highest frequency because of that capacity only, because of that character only. Then the signals red light is used. Clear? The first thing we have seen, what is light? Light is a form of energy. So, which is the main source of light? Sun. What are the properties of the light? The properties of light, 5 marks. So, in the points what all we have discussed, you can write. Clear? We will go to the next one. What is refraction? What is reflection? We have to see what is refraction and reflection. So, light can refract and reflect. What is refraction? Okay. Now, see, when a ray of light travels from one transparent medium into another, obliquely, the path of light undergoes deviation. This deviation of the light is called refraction. Refraction is nothing else, deviation. Deviation means what? Suppose light travels like this. Okay, it travels like this. When it falls on the object, it moves the direction and deviate like this. This deviation is known as what? Refraction. So, deviation of the light is known as refraction. When the light travels from the transparent medium to oblique medium. So, oblique medium, it changes like that. This is known as what? Refraction. So, we have to see reflection, the entirely not deviation as it is reflected. There is 2 laws based on the refraction, that is laws of refraction. Next we have to say what is refraction. Next one is what? Laws of refraction. So, whatever the light thing may be, the light, this is normal. There should be incident ray, reflected ray, all lie in the same plane. Now, we all see. What is the first law? The incident ray, the refracted ray of the light and the normal of the refracting surface all lie in the same place. For example, this is incident ray. Okay, yeah. Incident ray, normal and refracted ray all lie in the same plane. So, this is the first law. First law is incident ray, refracted ray. This is the normal, that is the point where the light travels. All lie in the same plane. First law. And second law is the ratio of the sine of the angle and the ratio of the sine of the angle of refraction. The ratio of the sine, that is the angle of incidence is equal to angle of refraction. Second point. So, they are reflecting like this, no? The angle formed by the incident is incident angle, refracted angle. So, angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. Angle of refraction. So, what all we have seen? Properties of light. What is refraction? That is, deviation is known as what? Refraction. That is, based on that there are 2 laws, that is laws of refraction. What are the laws of refraction? Incident ray, refracted ray, incident ray, refracted ray and the normal. Normal is the point. So, all lie in the same plane. Same plane means same place. Then angle of incidence is equal to angle of refraction. Clear? Clear, children? We got 2. So, first question is what are the properties of light, and second one is what is refraction, then third one is what are the laws of refraction. All the answers we have seen. In the meantime, those who have paid the money for the guide can come and collect from the office. The guides are available. Okay. Only short form you write enough. So, what is refraction of light? When a light ray travels from first 4 lines. So, that is, we have to see white light. The sunlight consists of 7 colors. We have studied from the lower classes from 5th standard onwards. So, it has 7 colors. Sunlight consists of 7 colors. The deviation of all the 7 colors is known as what? Spectrum. That is otherwise known as VIBGR. Now, we have to see what is spectrum. White light consists of 7 colors. The during rainy season you can see. Rainbow we are saying, So, white light consists of 7 color. The colors are known as, all the colors dispersed in a medium, that is known as what? A spectrum. So, what is the sun is the fundamental natural source of light, I said. It produces 7 color. When the beam of light is refracted through any transparent media such as glass or water, it is split into its component colors. Component colors, what are the colors present in that? The phenomenon is called dispersion of light. Spectrum, dispersion of light, both are same only. That is, white light consists of 7 colors. When it passes through some other transparent medium, it refracts into the colors, dispersed into those colors. That is known as what? Spectrum or dispersion of light. So, how many colors are there? 7 colors. The 7 colors is known as VIBGR. In short, we have remember like this, VIBGR. Every letter stands for one color. V for violet, I for indigo, B for blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So, how many colors are there? 7 colors. So, dispersion of 7 colors is known as dispersion, spectrum. In short, you have to remember all the colors, just to remember that we are just quoting that as VIBGR. Okay. There are many types of scattering. Scattering of light, that is scattered. Light is scattered all over the place. That is known as scattering. That time there are many types of scattering. What are the scattering? We have to see. Just you see what are the types of scattering. You must know the matter, no, that's why. But it's not related to the lesson. What are the types of scattering? Elastic scattering, inelastic scattering, Rayleigh scattering, May scattering and Tyndall scattering. Tyndall scattering and then Raman scattering. So, how many scatterings are these? 6. Elastic, inelastic, Rayleigh, May, Tyndall and Raman scattering. Tyndall scattering is otherwise known as Tyndall effect. Just find out, this is 2 more question. What is Tyndall effect? It's in page number 19 in the second paragraph. The scattering of light rays by the colloidal particles in the colloidal solution, it is called Tyndall scattering or Tyndall effect. Colloidal, it's a kind of solution. That is, solution is not clear. It is in the form of suspension. When the light rays pass through that, it is known as what? Colloidal scattering, otherwise known as Tyndall effect. Then next we have to go for lenses. So, based on the light transparent medium, so lens we have to go. There are 2 kinds of lenses. So, is it clear what are the properties? We have seen what are the properties of light. What is light? Source of energy, I said. What are the properties of light? And we have seen what is refraction, what is the laws of refraction, then what are the parts of the scattering, what is spectrum, what is rainbow, VIBGR. Spectrum and dispersion of light both are same only. Now, we have to see lenses. So, we will go for lenses now. There are 2 kinds of lenses, convex lens and concave lens. Now, we will see what are the differences between them. What is lens? It is an optically transparent medium bounded by 2 spherical refracting surfaces or 1 spherical refracting. Either it may be 2 spherical or 1 spherical. Spherical means what? Round. So, there are 2 kinds of lenses, I said. One is convex, other one is concave. Side by side we will see the differences also. Convex lens and concave lens. It is bounded by 2 spherical surfaces. Both are spherical only. It is 2 spherical surfaces, thicker at the middle. Concave lens also 2 spherical, but it is thinner at the middle. 2 spherical surfaces, thinner. This is thicker, this is thinner. What are the differences side by side? The two things are given, you have to compare as well as contrast. What are the differences between that? It is converging lens. That is the beam of light, all the rays come together and converge one point. This is diverging. Diverging, this is opposite reaction. That is as if all the rays are move away from the point. It is converging lens, this is diverging lens. So there are many kinds of convex lenses are there. What is convex lens? It has two spherical surfaces, thicker at the middle. This is two spherical surface, thinner at the middle. Either it may be two spherical or one. It is a converging lens, this is diverging lens. Then what are the uses of convex lens? We have to say now. It's given in page number 21. The convex lenses, the first one we have seen this. Okay, convex lens. It is used as camera lenses. So whenever you see the camera, you should remember that is by convex lens. They are used as magnifying lens. Magnifying means what? Making it of larger. They are used in making microscope, telescope and slide projections. They are used to correct and defect the vision of hypermetropia. There are two kinds of visions now. Four kinds of defects. Hypermetropia is one of the thing. The convex lens rectified hypermetropia. The same like we have to see for the uses of convex lens you have seen. Now we have to see concave lens. It's in page number 22. Concave lenses are used in telescope, that is larger telescopes, that is longer distances. This is nearby distance we can see by this. The longer distances can be seen by concave lens. It is in telescope. They are used in wide angle spy hole in the doors and all. Without opening door we can see who is the person standing outside. That kind of thing is known as what? Spy. So spy hole door you can keep as a lens, and they are used to correct the defect of vision of myopia. So what I said, two lenses, one is convex and other one is concave. Two spherical surfaces, thicker at the middle. That is also same, two spherical surfaces, thinner at the middle. It is converging lens, it is diverging lens. It can be used in the defect of hypermetropia. It can be used in the defect of myopia. Apart from that, it is used in cameras. It is used in telescopes and used as the spy hole also. So these are the uses of convex and concave lens. So children, what are the things we come across now? What is light? Light is a source of energy. What are the properties of light? I said any 6 points should be thorough. And then we are saying what is spectrum, otherwise known as dispersion. What are the kinds of scattering? Refraction. Refraction is nothing else, it's deviation. What are the laws of refraction? What are the uses of convex lens and concave lens? What are the differences? Let us continue in another class.